We should probably tell Prin about Agria.
Yeah, it's the least we can do.
I hope she's still at the medical school. What's up?
Coming back to Fenmont like this makes me miss my old medical school.
Then why not drop by?
You don't mind?
Nah. You must have really loved it there if you miss it this much. I guess becoming a doctor really is your calling. I wonder what school's like.
I bet you want to go to school too, huh? Don't worry. As soon as we find a nice, safe place for you to live, you can start going.
I don't want to go.
Oh? May I ask why?
Because if I bring Tipo to school, won't they get mad at me?
You needn't worry about that. I'll ask them to let Tipo go too.
I can go too?
Sure. Leia used to take dogs and cats to school with her.
Then I do want to go. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I hope we'll be able to send Elise to school soon.
Indeed. And I'd like to see you continue your education as well. Mark my words, Jude. One of these days, life will return to normal.
Yeah, I guess it will.
When I see the lights in Fenmont, I can't help but miss how bright Laurent is.
I know exactly what you mean. Mr. Eldon?
Dr. Jude! Hey, good news. You're in the clear now. Between Gillen's betrayal and the Exodus situation, no one cares about your charges anymore. When everything calms down, they may want you to come in and answer some questions, but it won't be a big deal.
But there are still wanted posters everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We haven't had time to take them down yet.
Well, that's still great news. Right, Jude?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you, Doc. What happened to that tall guy who was with you before? You know, the one who knocked me down on the pier.
You mean Alvin? He's... well...
I knew that had to be Alvin.
You know him?
Not personally, but my wife and I used to be close to the woman he lived with. Her name was Mink.
Mink?
She's a real beauty. She wears glasses and always carries a book around. You don't know her?
Do you mean Pressa?
Maybe. I'm sure Mink wasn't her real name. That's why I wanted to talk to Alvin, you see. To make sure he knew her real identity.
What do you mean?
We received some intel that said she was actually a spy. One of the rats.
What's that?
They're spies from one of the Azul clans.
Exactly. Mink made friends with a lot of Rashigal nobles and military officers and pumped them for secrets. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for my appointment.
What should we do?
I don't know.
If it's something Pressa didn't want him to know, then I don't think we should tell him. I mean, if even Alvin couldn't figure it out, she must have really wanted that secret kept.
You sure you don't need to stop by Nia Kara for anything?
Actually, it has been a while since I've shown my face around town. I wouldn't mind seeing how everyone's doing.
Well, when we have a chance, let's make the trip.
I wonder what Driselle is doing now. She's probably busy missing you.
I do hope the loss of Lord Klein hasn't been too hard on her.
Prin, I'm glad to see you're still here.
By all rights, I shouldn't be. Not after I betrayed Rashagal to its enemy. But with the world as it is now, we're getting scores of injured patients every day. At the very least, I wanted to fulfill my obligations as a nurse.
That is truly admirable. Fortunately, conflicts between the nations of Riza Maxia are the last thing on anyone's mind now.
Yeah, especially now that Gaius is running Rashagal too.
Yes, I talked to King Gaius myself recently. He told me that Miss Nadia was dead.
So you knew?
Yes. He was kind enough to tell me personally. I was shocked that he even knew I was Lady Nadia's lowly servant.
That is most impressive.
I'm sorry, Prin. I wish we could have done more to save her.
You don't need to say that. To be honest, it was painful seeing Miss Nadia filled with such contempt. I know this may sound horrible for me to say this, but part of me is glad to know she's finally freed from her hatred, even if it's through death. I've seen her truly smile when she held Bobo. Seeing that made her usual misery all the harder to bear.
Prin.
I'm sorry. It's never easy, is it?
This place is perpetually night? I bet it must be way more exciting living here.
That's just your imagination running away with you.
Fenmon is such a beautiful city. They call it the spirit-lit seat of kings. Now I finally understand the spirit-lit part.
We've got an early start tomorrow. Be sure to get some rest.
Will do. But man, this constant Fenmont night is really messing up my rhythm.
Come to think of it, I had trouble adjusting to it too. The trick is to always eat meals at the same times you used to.
Okay, I'll give that a try.
And I'll be your alarm clock if you can't get up in time.
All right, but don't get mad if I bump you on the head when I want to go back to sleep. Good night.
Good night. I could use a good night's sleep too. I'm beat. I need a good night's sleep.
Tell me, Jude, do you know what the greatest challenge is for a soldier on the battlefield?
Fighting, I guess?
No. In fact, it's getting enough sleep. It's surprisingly difficult. You don't know when the enemy will attack. You don't know if you'll still be alive tomorrow. Sleeping amidst worries like that is a challenge for even the most experienced of soldiers.
So, what do you do when you're in that situation?
Take a deep breath, relax, and look all around. See that your friends and companions are there. Friends that keep watch while you rest. Friends that risk their lives in battle together. And friends that suffer from the same fears as you.
Right.
There are few things more reassuring than knowing that others share the same fears. But maybe I only feel that way because I'm a bitter, selfish old man.
That makes two of us.
It's good to know we share such an odd common ground. I haven't fought in a very long time.
Welcome home, Lord Maxwell.
Where is everyone?
They were besieged by a spirit.
Muse attacked this village after you died.
She did what?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything.
Nor could I. In that regard, I am no better. Tell me the extent of the damage.
Of course.
So she killed the elders. I feared that she might.
You did?
They were the ones who had heard stories of the schism.
Muse said her duty was to kill everyone who knew about it.
But the elders only passed down stories. They had no idea that they were true. There was no reason to kill them over it.
I think Muse has lost sight of what she needs to do.
We have to stop her.
That is my duty. I've been away for quite some time. Has anything significant happened here?
Lord Maxwell, you've returned. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Ivor around lately. Do you know where he might be?
Ivor? He must have run off somewhere without my permission again.
That's probably because of me. Sorry about that.
I see. But I don't think that's something for you to apologize for.
Indeed. It was the result of a showdown that needed to take place.
Thank you.
There's one more thing, Lord Maxwell. One of the young folk found this at the base of the Hollowmont. It's a letter addressed to someone named Al.
Al? That would be me. No one saw who might have left it?
No, there was no sign of anyone at all.
Go ahead. It sounds like it's for your eyes only.
Dear Al, I never expected that you would return to me. As someone who has endured betrayal her whole life, to have my expectations betrayed so sweetly was, for once, a great kindness. But if you're reading this letter now, it means that in choosing to live my life as Pressa, I have chosen to betray you. I am truly sorry.
Pressa.
Alvin!
Let's go.
Pressa's team was wiped out because of information I acquired by deceiving her. And yet, the last thing she said was that she was worried about me. Me. The guy who cost her everything. Somehow she knew I would go back to you all. I can't believe it.
You can stay here for as long as you need.
But come back when you're ready. We'll wait for you.
I'm going to keep at it. I'll protect all that you've given me. Goodbye, Jill. That was always my favorite name, you know.
Oh my gosh! It's a pink emerald! I can't believe you actually got one! We did as you said.
Are you gonna show us the cute pink thing now or not?
What's your name? Elise. Well, you beat us fair and square, Pro Pinkus Elise.
Super fair and square!
Thank you. Come with us. We'll show you the cute pink thing. So this is it. It's so cute! I've never seen anything so pink and cute before.
I can't believe how pink it is! Super pink, right?
Here, Elise, this is for you. Congrats on becoming a Pro Pinkist. Thank you.
You did it!
That was a well-earned victory.
Thank you for all the help. I'm sorry I got you involved in this.
Don't worry about it. But I am curious what the cute pink thing was.
I can't tell you.
It's a secret shared only among Pro Pinkists.
It is? When you put it like that, it makes me super curious.
You're starting to sound like them.
But we still won't tell you.
I think becoming a pinkist has been good for you. Remember that naturalist who was researching changes in spirit climbs?
Ah, yes. Perhaps he's completed his research.
Yeah, we should go visit him back at the Central Plaza.
Hello there. I've got the results of the examination data.
So the art we used at Burmia Gorge came in handy, huh?
Oh, yes. Now, after reviewing all of the data, I have determined that there is a clear link between spirit art usage and nearby spirit climb changes. As the scale of spirit art usage grows, the changes in the climb become more pronounced.
So the recent topographical changes in Burmia Gorge are due to the increased spirit art usage in Sherrilton.
That's right. I saw the same kind of data with Fenmont's expanding night climb as well. At our current usage scale, we should only see minor alterations. But if we keep developing new spirit arts, we may be facing irreversible changes to our spirit climbs.
Like the whole world going dark?
That is a remote possibility, yes.
So even if we stay inside the schism, there's a chance that Riza Maxia could end up just like Olympias.
I guess even spirit arts have their drawbacks.
It all depends on how we use them. If all we seek from spirit arts or Spyrix is to maximize convenience, then of course we'll see repercussions.
I agree.
But at least this news comes at the right time.
Yeah, if we open the schism and reshape the world, surely human awareness will be reshaped as well.
The question, of course, is in what way?
But nothing will change at all if we don't act.
You're right. For better or worse, this is the path we've chosen.
Lady Driselle, how much longer until the roads are reopened? At this rate, we won't be able to stay in business much longer.
Please, everyone calm down.
The guards have been shaken by all the instability. They've retreated to Fort Gandala and put it on lockdown. I've been trying to reach the military headquarters, but I haven't been able to establish contact yet.
We don't have time to wait. Our losses are already catastrophic. If we don't do something soon, Sherrilton will be doomed.
I'll do something. I promise.
If only Lord Klein were still here.
Stop bullying Driselle!
Ellie, Rowan, you're all here.
We couldn't help it over here. Perhaps we can be of some assistance.
No, this is something I need to handle myself. It's my duty as Klein's successor.
Your determination is laudable, but you are slightly mistaken.
Not you too!
I know I'm not capable enough, but I still have to try.
We know you're doing your best, milady. We do.
However, this isn't just about business anymore. With the roads shut down, there are people who are struggling merely to survive.
Then it seems our only option is to invade Fort Gandala.
But what about the golems that protect it? I thought they were invincible.
Yes. Within the right spirit climb, a golem's defense power is absolute. However,
in the wrong spirit climb, their defensive power would be diminished.
correct. And we now know of a way to change a spirit climb ourselves.
So if we use a booster like they did at Fezabel Marsh,
we stand a real chance at victory.
So if we just need a booster, why not use the same one we used at Fezabel Marsh?
I'm afraid it was swept away by the marsh flow.
What about Tipo?
Tipo is a special type. I'm afraid we couldn't use him for this.
We'll need to find a different booster.
I'm so sorry to have failed you.
Wait, Milla, remember when they captured Tipo at Fort Gandala?
That's right. Noctical was conducting booster experiments right there at the fort. There should be plenty of boosters within its confinements.
And if we can get our hands on one, we can take out the golems.
So the key that we need to break into the fort is hidden within the fort itself. Oh dear. We certainly have our work cut out for us.
We'll be going there anyway. This way we kill two birds with one stone.
But I can't expose you all to danger, just for the sake of my city.
You're mistaken again. Your determination should be used precisely for that purpose.
Lady Driselle, each of us has our own role to play. For a governor, it's showing your people the right path, and taking responsibility for those who walk it.
You're right.
Now, Lady Driselle of House Cheryl, we await your order.
Very well. As the new governor, I hereby ask you to retake Fort Gandala, for the good of Sherrilton.
Yes, milady.
Leave it to us!
I'm not liking this wind. It's messing up my hair.
I can't breathe with all this dust!
Wait, you actually breathe?
Why would they have guards out if the golems are functional?
No one is able to feel fully secure once fear has overtaken them. This should work to our advantage. Perhaps we can convince them to tell us where the boosters are kept.
Devious!
Do this right and we'll be done in a flash.
You won't deactivate the golems this way, you know.
Who said anything about deactivation?
We're going to destroy them!
You're kidding, right?
Jokes were never my strong suit. Would you be so kind as to tell us where the boosters are kept?
They should be in Control Room 02.
Do we know where that is?
It's a spare control room located opposite from the one we visited earlier.
Got it. Let's go.
Let's sneak into Fort Gandala and try to find a booster.
That seems to be our only hope of defeating the golems.
Attack!
Here we go. Boosters.
Ah, this is indeed the same type of booster that was used at Fezabel Marsh. If we can use this to change the spirit climb, the golem's defensive power should plummet.
Kind of like a golem inhibitor.
Hey, a golem inhibitor!
Do you even know what that means?
Not a clue.
So how do we use it?
Leave that to me.
Very well. Then let's crush some golems.
The golems should be guarding the gate to the main passageway.
Now we shall put an end to them.
Two golems, dead ahead.
And two more behind us!
4 golems at once. Truly a rock and a hard place.
No, it's 4 birds with 1 stone. They've saved us the trouble of hunting them down.
It's impossible to get discouraged with Milla around.
Agreed.
We're much stronger than we were before. Let's do this!
You said it. Rowan.
On it. Activating the golem inhibitor.
Guys, it's looking mighty tough.
It's Roshagal's ultimate defense weapon. It's not something we'd normally stand a chance against.
We might stand a chance now.
Words mine. We ran away from it once, but not now.
Right. It's payback time.
Aqua protection!
Waves come forth.
It's over! Aqua protection! Over!
Right on point!
Waves come forth.
Waves onward!
Wave, come forth. Wave, onward. Wave here, I'll help you if you fall. I'll help you if you fall.
Shine! Right! Blazing! Light! Charge! Tiger Blade! Sigma!
Don't worry. Energize! Don't worry. Get him!
Wave, come forth.
Get him! Thank you!
Now! What? Hang in there.
Don't worry.
I healed as well.
Don't worry.
Light shine through and banish the darkness.
Not yet! Dragon shot!
Let's smash him!
That's the spirit.
Wake up!
Rising Falcon!
Don't worry. Get him!
Wave, onward.
I'll help you if you fall.
Right on, get him!
All right.
Wave,
You ready? All right. You ready?
Yes! Hold back! Don't worry!
Backup protection.
No way! No way! Don't worry!
Wave, onward.
Thanks! Right on point!
Wave, come forth.
Can't end here.
Not yet.
Stop me! Get him! This won't stop me! Right on point!
Solid war!
Wave, it's over. Wave, onward.
Let's go! Shine! Blazing! Light! Charge! Tiger Blade! Sigma!
Don't worry!
I can still fight. It's over. No! What?
Wake up! Get him!
Wave,
Out of the way!
wave,
Out of the way! Protect me, okay? Aim my fortitude. Barrier! Time to do it! Quickness! No way!
wave, onward.
Right on point! Please protect me, okay?
Not yet.
Dude! My head hurts! Energize!
Still fight.
Please keep them away! Bam!
Onward.
This sucks.
Not yet.
Stop me! Not good.
Hey, don't give up.
Right on point. No way. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Wake up! Pixie circle. Pixie. Please keep them away. Protect me, okay? And break fortitude.
Let me in. Onward.
Got it.
Let me in. Onward.
Got it.
Not everyone.
Here you go!
Shine! Blazing! Light! Charge! Tiger Blade! Sigma!
Okay.
I'm ready!
Let the Inferno engulf you.
Onward! Got it! Right on point! This sucks. Don't worry. Wake up!
I'm healed as well.
Whoa!
Not yet. Let the
Over! Got it!
Let the Inferno engulf you.
Onward! Got it! Don't worry. What? Wake up! No way!
Let the
Over! Got it!
All right. You ready?
That was close. I'll overcome anything.
I can't stop! I'm just getting started!
Not yet. I still need to get better.
Just keeps getting better.
There's always room for improvement.
I thought the golems were invincible. How did this happen?
Rashikal is done for. Is that all you have to say after holding yourselves up here without permission? You should be ashamed.
We were doing it for our country. Rashigal's military assets must be protected.
Do you truly believe that abandoning the citizens you serve strengthens your country?
Well...
Wait. Are you Chief of Staff Hilbert?
No, but I used to be. You all are the military of today. And as such, it is your duty to figure out what needs to be done.
Understood. The Fort Gandala guards will reopen the fort immediately. We will resume patrolling the high roads and protecting civilian activities.
That takes care of that.
That should be a load off Driselle's shoulders.
And we've made it through Fort Gandala at last.
Yeah, what an ordeal.
Let's get back to Driselle.
We have to tell her how great you were!
Oh dear, I felt that in my back.
Thank goodness you all made it back. Is anyone hurt?
We're fine, my lady.
As you can see, we couldn't be healthier.
We kicked 10 tons of golem butt!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
You were worried about us?
Of course. I don't know what I would have done if you had gotten hurt on my behalf.
Facing that pain is one of the gravest duties of leadership.
It sure isn't easy.
No, it is not. But as long as you feel pain at the suffering of your people, they will always be there to support you.
I'll do my best. Just as Klein did.
It might be difficult, but we know you can do it.
I'm sorry I can't give you the rewards you deserve. Wait, I know. I'll brew up some of my finest tea. Come, let's have a tea party.
I couldn't ask for a finer reward.
Throw in some of those little cakes and you've got a deal!